Hi friends, in today's video we're going to do some great facial massage exercises for those pesky smile lines and nasal labial folds, particularly if you're a woman over 40 onwards where we start to lose collagen and elastin within the skin. So we're going to really be helping improving elastin, collagen and smoothing out these lines around this area. Now, what I like to do first is you want to start off with clean skin, and I would really highly recommend using a facial oil, or you can do this using a daily face cream or even a facial serum. I've got a facial oil here, really important so you don't have a so you've got a kind of slip and glide. You don't want to compromise the skin by dragging or pulling at it. So just apply just a couple of drops to the fingers, warming it through, and then just apply just where the jaw is here, the jawline, lower part of the face, all the way to the ears, and then just behind the ears, and just apply the serum down the side of the neck, down to the collarbone. Now what we're going to do first, we're going to start off with a little bit of gentle facial tapping. And what this does, this really does help with blood flow and circulation to the area. Now, I like to start in an upwards motion, so you want to be lifting everything up rather than dragging anything down. So working all the way along, lower part of the face, heading towards the ears. And then with our fingers here, we're going to use two fingers, starting from the jawline, we're just going to work our way upwards. And this is a nice, fairly light touch, working along those potential smile lines and nasal labial folds. Trying to keep the shoulders nice and relaxed and the rest of the face nice and relaxed as well. And then when it comes to the nose here, we've got some indentations either side of those nostrils, and we hold quite a lot of tension in this area. So we're going to take our fingers here and just gently place them onto either side of the nostril, and then just very gently massage in a round circular motion. And this is where those potential nasal labial folds and smile lines can start with. And if you can release this will really help smooth out. And then just the other way as well. And if it feels a bit tender, just go a bit lighter and then just slowly work your way a bit deeper again. And then with the fingers gliding under the cheekbone towards the ears. So let's just do another great little exercise here for those smile lines and nasal labial folds. We're gently going to puff our cheeks out just on one side and alternate between each side whilst also tapping with our fingers. Now when I do this, you want to kind of puff your cheeks out, but don't puff them out completely all the way down. Try to lift it more up to the top so you're not dragging anything down. And let's just alternate 6 times on each side. Breathe out, and the last set of 3. And gently breathe out, and you should feel a sort of slightly lovely, very light ache now where you've really worked those muscles of the cheeks there, as well as improving collagen and also elastin and blood flow. So now placing our thumbs under our chin, and we're just taking our fingers into a hook here, and then we're just coming from the jawline all the way up to that nostril along those smile lines, and then under the cheekbone towards the ears. And because we've placed some facial oil onto the face, it's actually helping penetrate in nice and deeply, depending what products you've placed on your face and your skin, but also we're actually helping smile lines and smoothing out those wrinkles. So again, really nice massage. This is nice and light, particularly if you have older skin, 40 onwards. As I say, you tend to end up with more sagging skin as we get older with depletion of collagen and elastin. So if you are doing a facial massage and you're finding it's kind of like really sort of wrinkling up, you can always use your one hand and use it as an anchor, and then just go one hand at a time, like so. Now just go on to the other side as well, just so you're not dragging or pulling. And finish there. And then we're going to come along and we're going to make it almost like a scissor shape with our fingers here. We're going to do a little bit of fascia release as well, and then end up with some tight fascia pockets, particularly in sort of nasal labial folds. So I'm going to place my fingers like so, starting from the jawline and just working in an upwards motion all the way along, lots of different directions. We'll just do this a couple of times on each side. And on the other side. Releasing any tight fascia. And then with the fingers coming up and across, nice light motion. And then again, thumbs placed under the chin, fingers above, and let's just work those smile lines along again, smoothing everything out. Also helping any wrinkles, potential wrinkles on the cheek area as well, lower part of the face. And then taking our hands here, we're going to almost use the flat of the hand for more surface area. And you want to start from the from the jawline and the chin, and working our way up towards as far as we can, and just gliding along towards the ears. And this is a very light touch actually. What we're doing here is we're actually moving toxins and waste within the lymph. Now the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so a really nice light touch is only needed.